I'm so sick of people saying that white people cannot be victims of racism. So I've made this video to explain exactly why white people can be victims of racism.
Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Now, I'm going to talk about racism. White South African talking about racism. As black people, as the world know, we all know that it's only black people are the victims of racism. But this white South African, he has in this video, he said that white people too are the victims of racism. Let's listen to him and then we react about it.
I'm so sick of people saying that white people cannot be victims of racism. So I've made this video to explain exactly why white people can be victims of racism. Now, if you listen very carefully, you can probably hear that I'm actually from South Africa. So we have a long history in South Africa of racism. But people sometimes think that white people in South Africa was not victims of racism. But let me explain exactly how we were, in fact, victims of racism. You see, when you think that your value as a human being comes from your skin color, you stop trying to be a good person in other ways. So during apartheid, we were told as white people that we were better than black people. And some people, they start to think that that means that you are automatically better. It doesn't matter what you do. So we had white people in South Africa who were racist people. We had policemen who were taking people off the street and torturing them and doing the worst things you can imagine. And they walk around thinking, oh, I'm white. I must be okay. I must be good because my skin makes me good. You see, if you are a racist, you are a victim of racism because you stop growing as a person. You stop seeing other people as fully human. And you look at a black man and you think, I'm better than him because of my skin. But what actually happens is the black man that you abuse and oppress, he grows and he learns and he becomes a better person because he has you as an example of what a terrible person is. And then we get someone like Nelson Mandela and he comes out of prison after 27 years and he's better than any white man in the country because he's learning the whole time. And the white racist sits there and thinks, I don't have to learn because I'm white. I'm automatically good. And you become the biggest victim of racism. You become a idiot. So all my white brothers and sisters, man, we've got to get rid of this racism. We are not growing as people. We are not becoming the people we should be because we think that our value comes from our skin color and not from the way that we treat other people. Do not be a victim of racism. Do not be a racist.
Welcome back. As we all know, racism mostly it's heavy on one side, on black people's side. We have never heard of a white, white person or white brothers complaining of racism because it was something that it was built for black people, and it was built like this so that we can be seen like we don't have value, like the white people have value more than us. Now, there is where racism started. Racism started when we came to think of, when your skin is black, you are like this and like this and like that. Like, that's how it started. And it has been big and bigger disease. 500 years ago up to now, it is still going on. We are seeing videos where people are being killed because, people are being bullied, people are being... Everywhere there is racism. Now, this white South Africa has told us that even white people can be a victim of racism. I hope you have understood that statement Warrior said. I hope you have understood it. He is saying that during apartheid, white people were meant to believe that they are better than black people. Apartheid is where it's a discrimination or segregation. Like in South Africa, we had apartheid where black people and white people were never to mix. We have public places for white people only and for black people only. We have buses, public transport for white people only and for black people only. Toilets for white people only and black people only. For those who don't know, that's what we call apartheid. Now, when apartheid happened in South Africa, it was in I don't know. I forgot, but tell me in the comment section which year was that when apartheid started in South Africa. Now, a lot of white people in South Africa now they had big head because they were told that, you know what, you are better than the black people. If for many reasons you are better than black people. We are the one who discovered Indian Ocean. We are the one who brought this. We are the one who brought education. We are better than black people. Now, this is school for white people. This is school for black people. This is hospital for white people, hospital for black people. Now, many white people started treating black people as trash because they believed they are better. When you believe you are better than someone and you start treating him or her like trash, so that's when the problem started. Not all of them treated the black people like trash, but a lot of them started treating black people like trash when apartheid started. Now, when Nelson Mandela came out of the prison and he fought the apartheid and he won, now people now were the same. That's where the white people who were racist started to suffer. That's where the white people started to experience the bad side because, you are big, you are doing this, when you see a black man, you don't want to talk to, and just in a flip on a finger, everything changes. Now you are all the same. That's where white people started being the victim of racism. Because if I'm a white man and you're a black man and I did something bad to you, and then today it's being said we are all the same, now that's where it hit me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Now what will I tell people? What will I do? I can't go this way because I did bad. I can't go that way because I killed someone. I can't go that way because I took someone's land. Now today we are all equal. Now that's where most of the white people suffered. And that's why you see when apartheid ended, a lot of white people ran away from South Africa, or they moved away from South Africa because of the atrocity they did, because of the bad things they did to black people, because of the many enmities they had. So that's where a white person can be a victim of racist. I'm not sure. If you are sure, tell me on the comment section if a white man can go in a land of a black man and people starting discriminating him, like you know, we don't want to sit with you. This is not, you cannot enter this company. No, you cannot eat in this hotel because you are white. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there is a place in this world where white people are being discriminated because of their color. I'm not sure. But white people, white man or white woman can be a victim of racism when a law is passed that all black and white people are the same. When now a black person can rule you, when now you are working under a black person, that's where racism can start eating you up if you are a white man. And that's where you will see a lot of negative. But I don't think white people can be victims of racism direct from black people, because whenever I see white people passing around here in my country, a lot of people, black people, children, they run to him, they just want to touch him, they just want to feel the texture of his skin. That's what's happening. But whenever a white man is in a matatu, everyone is happy. Yeah, muzungu. Someone said muzungu is an N word for white people. Yeah. So if you are a white person and you are watching this video, tell me, is there a place you have gone and you are, black people are discriminating you? I'm not sure. But everyone can be a victim of something you are doing. That's why you see presidents of Africa, most of them, when they are being overthrown from power, they are the victims of what they did to the country. Some of them are even killed. Some of them, they are even caged somewhere, like prisoned somewhere. The family, the property, your property is taken away. Your family does not live in peace. You can be a victim of what you did. You can have power today. You you misuse your power, and then when that power comes to an end, that's where you start to suffer and become a victim of what you did to the people. Yeah. So all those people, but let's not take this as to say that white people too are the victims of. No, it's not a direct victim of racism. And 99% of black people, they are the one who suffer this one. Let's stop being racist. I've seen videos somewhere in England. There, Ghanaian children were killed due in a process of racism, and people are demonstrating. I have seen some people in Jamaica, the job taken away because you cannot enter this hotel because you are black. So we have to be the same, because we as black people, we are not racist to you. We see you as our brother. We see you as someone special. If we get the same energy, this world can be a better place. If, as I see black people go into China, and China's, wow, they want to touch, they want to touch the black person. Most of them have positivity. Like, this a black person, yeah. When we receive the energy we give the white people, that can be better. But let me tell you, when as black people or Africans, we rejoice so much or we celebrate as white people so much when they are around us, that's where we give them big head. For them to think that they are better than us. For them to think that just one Muslim can come here and eradicate poverty. For them to think that they can, one white person can come here in Africa and give us all money. These white people are working too. They are working hard for them to come here in Africa and just relax. So if we see them and we started borrowing them money, it's not good. We are making them to have this big head. We are making them to believe like we are better. So I'm just gonna say, white South African, during apartheid, when it started, some of them did bad to the people, to the black people of South Africa. Some of them even started executing some black people. Some police officers started handling things but pretending or just knowing that this thing, it will not end. But when it ended, they became the victims of the atrocity they were doing. They became the victims of these things they were doing to the people. Someone was telling me we need to stop talking about black and white people. We cannot stop talking about it, because if they stop doing what they do, some of them stop doing what they do to the people. If some of them stop seeing us as, monk. If some of them stop seeing us as like nobodies, we will stop. But we can only win if we speak about it. We can only win if we teach our children and teach their children about it. If we can only win if their children come across these videos and they see, oh, this is what happened. That's where it will end. We cannot stop talking about it. I cannot stop talking about black and white. White has done this to black, or black has done this to white. Everything that's happening, they recorded what they did to the people. It's history. So we are keeping history too. So tell me what you think of the comment section. Do you think white people can be victims of racism too, as this white South African will say? Tell me in the comment section. Until next episode, and peace be with you.